This video is to show you how to use Google Apps. We're going to go to our login screen at email.ccuniversity.edu. From there we'll log in using our username, which is firstname.lastname, and our network password. When that finishes loading, it'll bring up the Gmail home screen. A few things about the home screen. You can see the messages are all gathered together right here. The unshaded one is one that is not read, and the shaded one and this other shaded one are both ones that have been read. Off to the right are the time that they were received, whether it be today and with a specific time or the date. You can see over here all the different inboxes and labels. Let's go ahead and take a look at the general layout of a message. Gmail will correlate all the replies into one message so that you don't have a messy inbox as much. You can review your original sent message by clicking at the very top on your message, and it'll open it up. You just click again to close it. If I want to see everything in between the most recent one and mine, I just click and it expands and I can see everyone's name here. I can click on it, expand, and look at the response. And I can go all the way down and see that Carson was the most recent one to respond to me. If I want to reply to anyone from a message, I need to come down here and just click, or I can click inside the reply if it's up here, and I can just click reply on one of these two places. Okay, back at the inbox, let's take a look at the other message. Okay, I can see that this one is for the Restoration Hall cookout. Now let's say I wanted to keep all my dorm emails into one specific spot so they're easy to find. Well, to do that, I can create a new label. A label is just a way of grouping the items together so that they're easier to find. We'll call this label dorm stuff. And it appears right here. I can click, add a color to it. Then all I have to do is click move to, and then dorm stuff. And it's no longer in my inbox, but it's down here in dorm stuff. Now if I wanted to keep the message in my inbox to remind me of something, but I wanted it to stand out a little bit, I could click label after I select the message and click dining hall. And now the label is here, but the message is still in my inbox. If it's an old message that you just don't want, you want to keep, but you don't necessarily want around, you can click archive after you select the message, and it goes to the archive. Now in the archive, don't see it here, but I can search for that message by typing in the professor's name, and I can see that that message is right here. So those are just some of the ways that Google helps you to keep your inbox from being so cluttered. Some of the other things, if we go up to settings, we can take a look at those. There's a way to manage your labels up here. Another thing that they do is filters. You can see that I already have a filter started to be set up. I can edit that one, and I can use either who it's coming from, who it's going to, something from the subject, or just words in the email or words that the email doesn't have. And I can click next step, and then I can either have it deleted automatically, mark it as read, even just send it straight to the archive, or I can have it sent, since that's my RA's email, I can have it sent straight to dorm stuff. With that, everything that now comes in from him will be sent straight to the dorm stuff label. Also in here we have Google Labs, which is, as you can see, some crazy experimental stuff they say. Includes the offline email, multiple panes, multiple inboxes they call it, so that you can read more than one thing at a time. There are location in the signature. Some of them are more humorous than others, such as Old Snaky. Others have a more practical use, such as this Google Calendar that's off to the side of my email. It shows me the most upcoming events. And lastly, in the settings that we're going to look at is the themes. And to change the themes, all you have to do is just click on it, and it will change the theme. Now, for writing a new message, you click on Compose Mail, and all you have to do is start typing the person's name. And if you have sent something to them, or they're a member of the CCU email groups, it'll be in there. And all you have to do is push Enter after selecting it. The email subject, and then you just type your message. You can also add an attachment, or you can add an event invitation, which works with Google Calendar, which we'll look at later. Once you're all done with that, you can either discard the message, which gets rid of it, save it. Save now will save it to the drafts area over here, or you can just click send, and the message is sent. We can see that it's already shown up in my inbox. You can also come up here and search something else that Gmail does well is the contacts. They have a very nice contact manager. You can see here I already have them, and I can just go in and select it by alphabetized by their name, or I can go in here and I have groups set up, such as the dining hall group. To start that, all I have to do, so I'm adding someone outside of the CCU network, all I have to do is click here to make a new group, click here, and then if it's from CCU, all I have to do is start typing, hit enter, and it automatically searches not only the CCU directory right here, but also my contacts. And then if I select one, if it's just one I'm looking for, I can just click on it and it will compose a new mail. Or if it's more than one, say I'm trying to find people to work for me tomorrow, I can select all those, and then I can click email, and I can now send those people an email. And that's just your basics